High in the hills of Oaxaca State, South Mexico, the community of San Pablo Guila thought a revolution was coming. In 2017, cannabis was legalized in Mexico for medicinal use. Here they've always grown it, Farma Olegario tells me, but illegally.
Before, we had to do it in secret, and it was very risky because the soldiers came to destroy the crops.
They thought that with the government's decree things would change. They began refining their crops to meet the requirements for legal medical cannabis. But the communities run into a big problem. That legalization happened under the last administration. Now, they say the current one simply won't issue them licenses.
We feel offended. We've put all our effort into this, and the government hasn't done its part. They've asked us for a lot of permissions and forms, and we've done it all, and they haven't fulfilled their side of the bargain.
They're currently grown with personal consumption permits. Many producers in Oaxaca, a poor, mainly indigenous state, are in the same position. More have applied here for commercial permits than anywhere else in the country. Daniel Ramirez, an agro-engineer and grower, has lobbied the government to provide the licenses. He thinks he knows why it won't.
It's a plant that's been vilified, a taboo. Our president doesn't want to be remembered as the one who liberated cannabis use in Mexico.
We reached out to the Mexican government for comment. They didn't want to talk. Meanwhile, in Oaxaca, villages like Guila are waiting. This community's got big plans for when they're finally allowed to commercialize their cannabis. Greenhouses of 1,000 square meters for each producer and a chance to build the local economy so that there are more jobs here. Right now, a lot of people from this village have to head to the United States to look for work. So there's a lot at stake for them. Possibly for Mexican patients too. Some doctors believe cannabis could help with anything from cancer relief to epilepsy. People in Guila have been using the plant medically for generations. Whether they'll get the chance to do so commercially is a question for this government. John Holman, Al Jazeera, Guila.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.